Abraham looked out over the valley, over the place where cities once stood, where voices once filled the streets, where life once moved freely. Under the sun, now he saw smoke, not a thin mist, not a passing cloud, but thick smoke rising steadily from the land. It rose upward like smoke from a great furnace, dark, heavy, endless. The earth itself seemed to breathe it out. What had once been green was now blackened. What had once been alive was now silent. No rooftops were visible, no towers, no walls, only smoke marking where judgment had passed. The plain that had once looked like the garden of the Lord now looked like the mouth of destruction. The smoke told a story without words, a story of arrogance humbled, of violence answered, of evil brought to an end. Abraham did not rush away. He stayed there watching, remembering the night before, remembering how he had stood in this very place and spoken with God. How far will mercy go? How many righteous are enough? Will you spare the city for their sake? Now the answer rose before his eyes. God had searched the cities, God had listened to the outcry, God had acted, and yet Abraham also knew something else. The smoke did not rise from Zor. Lot was not there. God had remembered mercy even in judgment. The sight before Abraham was terrifying, but it was not meaningless. It declared this truth: God sees everything, God hears every cry, God does not ignore injustice, and still He rescues those who trust Him. The smoke continued to rise long after the fire had fallen, a lasting sign that sin has consequences and righteousness is not forgotten. Abraham lowered his eyes, the valley was finished, but God's promise was not. The future would still come through him, the covenant still stood, and the judge of all the earth had done what was right.